today. We're there for analyze videos, them can talk about things the way they happen in our country and things the way unfold, things that were still happen in our country. We're not there for can bash us. And the government make we try for this, speak up for things them way they happen in our country for the next government we get for come. Well, welcome to this program. Mina Egati Shaba Adea with Rachel Bangwa Davis. To Rachel. Welcome again, Rachel.
Thank you so much, Famulona. Welcome again. And like Egatin don't say, we therefore analyze videos them and also talk about and where we give President Bill the opportunity for serve and we get for all I'm accountable. If you do well, we go bring and come back. If you not do well back, it left to the people of Sierra Leone. So I want to welcome on all and on share the video and make on keep the conversation going at the comment section.
So what are we going to the platform today?
Well, today we get two powerful firebrand women them, and I'm glad the way woman and they step up, sorry. Then it's really the step up, and that's we want for see. Woman them for step up. That's a way would they say we not mix. It don't pass because we don't say we not mix, don't mix Paris now. And we mix Paris, they affect we big time. So the women are speaking up now. So today we get, of course, and also another hearing voice. They pull audios them every day for sensitize Salon people them as to waiting they happen in the country. So today we get Lioness from the north, where now so a lot of people in the column, Dolly Kittel. Miss Dolly Kittel, welcome.
Thank you, Rachel. Thank you, Shaba. Famulona.
Okay, we get another firebrand woman, where where it was on the way it can camper, man, say I need to talk, I need to speak up. And a possible way it don't be in activism for quite a long time, especially when things they go wrong at this time for the past 4 years. They could say we know they sit there again say we don't mix pan politics, because if we don't mix pan politics go mix by we. And I make with a come for speak up. So I want to introduce Zainab Kamara, we are another activist where they talk Tranga one. But things that really happen at Salon also talk for woman name. Zainab, welcome to the program.
Thank you, Rachel. Famulona, good evening. Are they here today this evening? We tuna join Rachel and Shaba for let we analyze videos them and try for look into the situation of the country. Una, thank you so much for joining us this evening, and una welcome.
Famulem, una share the video, please. Yes, Zainab Dolly. I just play one video just now. I think someone said to watch. Then at the time we they say prison break. I don't know. Una column, but the government send a prison break. We numbers of inmates them we they kill inside the prison. They say it's over 100. But recently, I seen a 30 inmates them they kill in one prison officer. I see where soldier man they shoot inside the prison. Armless inmates them. We do not get gun, they not get cutlass, they not get knife. It's a training for make you see you Sierra Leone brother. And then outside the prison, they shoot inside and fire tear gas inside the prison. Then they say, na prison break. It's time for make who go this speak up the reality. Then turn and the way people have the propaganda and turn and the way social media normally exist. But now propaganda not there again. What's in camera record and video the show? I can't use Zainab. What do you think when you see this video?
Thank you, Shaba. Thanks again. This video, we all wake up that morning time of, I think it was the 29th of April, 2020, when we wake up in the morning, we see them horrible images there and we screens them at the social media. They say a prison break. It's more like a prison massacre, because just what would they try for? Sierra Leoneans, they try for understand waiting actually they go on our country. We see the ruling governments, people them will hold high position. Now that government, they come out with all sorts of audios, videos, explanation of waiting actually they go on now waiting actually happen at the prison. So for me, and most, not just for me, most Sierra Leoneans, it was more like a prison massacre. Because just like what you say, Shaba, if he posting the prisoners them, where they inside our cells, where they inside the different cells them, we not send a prison guns, the prisoners, they not get guns. They not get knives. They're not all armed people. They are not armed inmates. They are prisoners locked up in a facility where, suppose the normal capacity of that facility, then are 324 inmates, now for old. But at the time of this massacre, it had over 2,000, 1,000 inmates. It has over 1,000 inmates. When they just jumble them, then bunch them up inside a place, they then lock them up. If the people them strike, them feel disgruntled about the ways and means where they are being treated in that prison, they then come up, say them for voice out their opinions. What we see police officers, not even police officers, them mixed of military, we're supposed to protect the territorial integrity of a country. Because we all know, say the military, now for where a foreign force invade a country, now in the military, they come and take up the arms them for come and defend the country, for defend the territorial integrity of a country. Now in the military, therefore. But we see military man them, well-armed people them, they shoot at defenseless, at armless prisoners them. My brother, Salon people them, I know say most of we cry that day. We cry because we torment and confused about waiting actually they go on na Sierra Leone. For let this kind of thing happen, it was beyond belief. It was horrible. It was terrible. It was more like a prison massacre at defenseless, armless prisoners them, where they don't choke up already inside tight cells them, then choke them up, they don't then decide, say, now we go kill una. Now that's what government do.
Yeah, Rachel, would somebody just join me? Can you introduce them, please? Unmute, please, Rachel.
Yeah, we get Imran T, where himself now another activist, where self they talk Tranga one on social media about the happenings where they go on our country, especially for the past 4 years. So in our one strong voice also on social media, and I want to welcome you, Imran, to this program.
Thank you, darling. Thank you, Mr. Shaba. I don't see this face here, this handsome man. Fortunately, it's a privilege for them at the same platform with yourself and my sister Lioness of the North, then Madam Dolly. This is some kind of privilege, and I really, really appreciate. Obvious, Madam Rachel, my neighbor, we know ourselves well. We tell God thank you, we want to do this work, we want to do for make people get the awareness where they need. But this is not a child's play.
Thank you very much, Imran. Like and quick to Dolly, you're on mute. Dolly, just watch the video I play. What's that, Dolly?
Thank you, Shaba. You know, I don't listen when my sister they talk, Zainab, and we all see, you know, where we see well-armed soldier man them. They outside the prison. They shoot directly inside the prisons, where we get inmates there inside there where they're armless, where they are supposed to be protected, and the people that they were supposed to protect them, then they shoot at them. Nobody not there for defending at that particular moment. And we will call them a prison break. It was a planting. The way would the thing go on, you will know say them plan for massacre them people here. Yes. But this again, Shaba, you know, the people of Sierra Leone, for a very long time, would they make, like for say, we not understand, would they make people them, then they use we, especially the youth that country they. Most of the people them, would they massacre inside that prison, they use them with politicians, with the same people them, when they try for protect. And would they see the same thing they go on again? You know, that you go allow for be used by a politician, at the end of the day, they go dump you. One of me audio and then I talk about Tanibola when one of the posting them where they massacre inside that prison. What we all know say Tanibola for be any other person, but because politicians then use them for go dump them inside it, they misuse them. At the end, they end in life. So that was not a prison break. As we all see, this now a well-machinated thing where they plan for massacre the people then and destroy them. And that them believe says Salon. Things they don't happen. The very presidents were there in power. Like we, from the very beginning, would always talk and say, me, I like Posse wake me na sleep. He asked me what Mandabio. I will tell them, say, Mandabio not a good product for put Salon as a president. We talk against them, but people they not listen. But it is good that they don't see what Mandabio capable for do. And there are more Mandabios in that country. They will still they dance for them people than they. And this we need for land. Not all the time we will come out and dance for people then. We need for know what we for do for make we country. If we continue with this for say, oh, and this we all now one, Salona one. Yes, we know. But if we not try for weed out the bad people then, for not get a better salon. Now so we will ever remain for day, just in saying Salona one. So Shaba, for let we get a better salon. We need for change the way they talk. We need for change the way they do things. We need for change now with politics. For say whether this now you fumble or this on a Sierra Leone, and yes, the Sierra Leonean. But if one for fix we country, we need for make people then pay for the bad thing them do in this country. And people then still they cry in this country. What them people then they even if they love one they don't get for come again. But let people they recognize. But they're not able to recognize the bad thing Mandabio do. Rather for let Salem people then feel to say again, he was a young man. So he go change. Well, then when this Mandabio change for we for kind of prison, go kill people them, armless people them, and Mandabio not ever come out and talk to Sierra Leoneans about that killing. Nobody, now young people then come for can't talk for defend. But Mandabio incessant, he not ever come and talk to the people then at Salon. Sierra Leonean them people here, they are Sierra Leoneans, then get them families, then get picking them, then get them wealth them. Their mama they not ever allow them. May they even come for see how many of them die, then grab, then go bury them on their own without even consulting the people or the other will get them family, may them come and see them love one them, then go bury them proper. So as far as me concerned, it was not a prison break. This now planting what them plan for kill them prisoner they are so because we all say everybody na terrorist at that country. So now me don't take down there.
Rachel, I think so. They got small problem with Imran in video. But I can't to Rachel quick. Rachel, your mute. Imran, you can turn your camera the other way because yeah, and you camera the other way.
for unmute. All right, so me on just me want to go to the point side way. Last week we've been talking about how
Richard, sorry, please. Imika, you don't mind for turn you phone the other way? It's upside down here. For Slansan.
Now for unmute.
Unmute, please. Well, we're not getting enough for commerce and Kaiser back. Okay, thank you.
All right, so remember I say last week we talked about how this government no care about the people of Sierra Leone, no they take the people of Sierra Leone serious, not get regard for the people of Sierra Leone at all. And we they see them all the time. And this is one typical example, for a government where go feel say they will do something like this kind of tragedy, massacre will happen so. And up till now, they not even give one account to the people of Sierra Leone. Then we talk so that the vice president say he go investigate the matter. Till today, we know hear one document will come out or investigation will come out. So we don't investigate. So now so happen. So I keep saying this boils down to how this government they look Salon people and serious. How this government they take Salon people and serious. Because if not any other country then see happen, honestly, there will be an uprising, there will be a protest, there will be a lot of things, a lot of pressure on the government for let them give account to the people of Sierra Leone as to what happened. Though they are prisoners, but they have their own rights. Even then they are prisoners, they have their own rights too. So whatever thing happened, where there are a lot of speculation, like we they say, these people are harmless. Whatever reason, political reason, that those people were killed, at the end of the day, they're human beings. They have their rights. And I just want to make reference to the human rights reports where American Embassy and Salon just pulled, where for the past 4 years we got a human rights commission at Salon, one able for give reports for nothing. With all the human rights abuse the way they happen at Salon, we get a human rights commission. We're not able for produce any human rights document of things the way they happen at Salon. American Embassy pull their own. And then some of these things then got the government's attention, some of them human rights abuses there. So for the past 4 years, what is government to do to Salon people and feel say they're not accountable. Feel say they're not accountable, not or anybody explanation. Then skits we like for say we're not relevant, we're not important, and that is the impression we have because now that's what they see every day. Tell me the report don't come up but this killing na Paremba Road, nothing 30 days, and they feel they don't owe us an explanation.
Imran.
Yes, Daddy.
Yeah, you watched the video I just played. The prison break, as I say, the prison break.
Oh, the prison break, yeah. I don't watch them a few times.
What's now you take?
Well, honestly, when they talk for say you are the leader of a country, people then put their vested interest. Say, all right, we go pick somebody when I go represent with interest. And that is exactly what you're doing to serve the people then. And in doing so, you owe a responsibility, duty of care to every section of that society, whether you're a prisoner, whether you're a thief man, whether you're a layman. Basically, you are in charge of the good, the bad, and the ugly. When somebody they jail, you they punish them in view for rehabilitate them. You don't take them freedom away from them. Then one fine day, you can in the morning, where they're supposed for day in bed, you say they want for break prison. You go indiscriminately, you gun them down. You not try for disarm them. Even if the prison break now, true, you gun them down. You kill them in cold blood. For me, all what not happen, it's bad enough. Waiting bad na the conspiracy. Then say they go write a report for reports to we waiting exactly happen. It's been years. We know you're nothing. So that means to say they don't value the people they wouldn't kill, neither they don't respect and value their citizenry. And we the Salon people, and we get for ask ourselves some certain questions. because Salona the place as they elect somebody so they don't get entitled them. Then he call this man excellency, excellent. What's in excellent? Now, person way outstanding, person way magnificent, person way superb. What is superb? What is excellent about somebody way able go to places, go gun down and kill people them, like he did in McKinney, like he did in many other places.
Well, it's like the best government so far.
So far me concerned, me brother, first if you get jigena you yai, or you get hot charcoal inside you, yes. You don't deaf, you hear drum don't damage. The accounts them overwhelming media, brother. This is an abuse to intelligence. And it is not as bad. Now where you get propagandists and they can tell you otherwise. Like for say we get jigena we yai. The bad thing is we they give them people their titles. Like this man where he come, now we country no more where person don't retire in the army, if will be ex-serviceman. He even put him as a title by his name, His Excellency. Retired Brigadier. You know, when you look at all the things and no wonder then people they are not take their job seriously.
Dysfunctional government.
Yeah, that's I don't know the place for somebody to be ambassador, he retired 30 years, he still they call him ambassador. Even when not to ambassador, they don't turn to ambassador to title. Now I make the country now, all man they go buy Dominion qualification.
Yes.
Mr. Sef called this morning for them give me my own PhD. Then say they say PhD don't run out because the demand so high. You know,
really?
They say
You again call?
Mr. Sef called Brian. I don't make it left for me. So I call. They said I call next week. They say the demand so high. They not get none in stock at the moment. But the point is,
Zainab, we don't get you.
People are so desperate for title that if you're not able to get a degree, you get brain for land book. You go get for go maker, go make them call you allergy. But they have not that you get a title, you know. And these are the things, you know. So some things are not solely blame them people there. This kind of thing where they do to we, it only begin to happen from the 1700s, where the white man take charge of the country. Everybody in Sierra Leone suffer for say, oh, white man they do well, then they build school for we the school they no more where they build. I
want to go for do. I gave a couple of video and play last week. I want to make you check your volume. Okay. Yes, please just check your volume, please. Thank you.
We'll look into these issues and whatever I can do within the country, out of the country, in the sub-region and Africa. I look forward to doing that.
And just as a final question to wrap up the interview, and as you reflect on everything you've been through and your aspirations going forward, what advice and what thoughts do you have for, other aspiring leaders, whether young or not, but aspiring leaders on the continent? What kind of key message do you wish is taken from your leadership journey and your leadership experience that you hope to pass on to the next generation of leaders?
Well, I will say that you have to be prepared for leadership in Africa. The expectations out there can only be achieved by a person that is larger than life. So you have to ensure that you're prepared psychologically for it, and with the changes that are taking place in Africa, we have to work on dialogue, to stay engaged. Leadership is about serving the people. It's not about lording over them. It's serving the people, giving them hope, providing a better life for them, making them relevant, and working together to them to transform the circumstances of your communities and Africa. It requires a lot than just mere campaign statements. opposition statements. When you're in the opposition, it's easy to make promises that within a given time, X, Y, Z will be achieved. But when the town is cast, you're there, and you realize the limitations of resources, the limitations not only of financial resources, but also of human resources, and the time frame you have to achieve the world that you have promised to achieve, and it becomes a very difficult matter. I will say that we make less promises and live with the realities of the moment. Less propaganda and be very practical in our approach. People will appreciate you when you come, when you're forthright, you're honest, they see you make a lot of effort. Even with certain difficulties, they will understand. But if you promise the world and you cannot even provide a glass of water, then it becomes very serious. So for leaders coming up, I think we have to know that running our nations and for people to entrust their lives in our hands, it's a serious business. And we must give it the seriousness that it deserves.
Well, on that note, thank you very much.
Okay, Dolina, for you make I play this video because we don't play last week. What you pick from this interview?
Thank you, Shaban. I pick a lot from this interview from the former president. And it is indeed, it makes a lot of sense. Say, it's more or less, they try for explain, say, no promise, waiting, we're able to give to the people. And where they in the opposition, like exactly so. It's just about like where you there now us, you picking them. Where they bring you picking them come up. Not try for see some picking there, if they see is slow, it dull. Not use the other one we make for try for oppose you picking for try for branca. That's what that way see if they come lazy, then get for come better you. So in a sense, you they try for behave like a mama, like a parent, not for be biased. You for try for talk and try for give a better advice and love them all together. Now, so as a leader of a nation, the people the way they rule, you not for look low upon them, and that's exactly the point. So they even with the point salon, we leader them, they not take we serious, then they use we. And it's also true that where they're in opposition, too much promises, if they oppose, if they lie. And when you look Bio and the APC, everything that Bio lied about the APC, today, Bio not able to forgive nothing. Nothing in able to forgive. You don't even need for
But the man said don't work.
Well, like how Imam we say, we get JK now, we're not able to see.
Okay. Until you said President Bio no work. What you know work? Okay, all
Bio
right.
not do nothing. Instead,
okay,
he come, he destroy.
Okay, we can't now say the part of work.
Okay.
Yeah, good afternoon, Sierra Leoneans. Good afternoon to una all. This na Fofana. Where ki give una coverage about the infrastructure development under the leadership of HE President Bio and the government of Sierra Leone. Fambulem, today na the 16th of April 2022, inside the month of Ramadan. Ade na Wilberforce Barracks, Wilberforce Military Barracks, outside President Bio bill, one of the best building them ever in the history of this country.
One of the best building them ever in this country.
This background.
400 rooms. 400. You want to see the banner Dolly?
The background, not even the show in a salon background is of that building. The background of that building, not to me Konski Danny. Now the propaganda when it's for not this day you go lie when everything is visible. There's nothing you go do today we'll get able for lie. The thing about them people, just like what Rachel be say, just not say they not take we serious. They not even get respect for we. Because there's some lie there where they lie, you go say, okay, something because of this, but if they lie, what the lie is so visible, they see, say, they try to provoke the people. They not get respect for salon people. This government, it not get respect. And me emphasis every day while they talk, I got thing. Anybody don't get for take this power. They tell we say, we for left them people because we own a salon. If I get all for fry that person, they may they fry them. But I swear to God, we need for make the example. Anything gets a first time. If we want to make salon, we for mean business for fix salon. No matter what that. And this not the time. If we miss on this time, let us forget. Pass we young picking then and again for can fix now. If we miss on this time, your opportunity there this time for let fix salon because everybody's aware, everybody's awake. Everybody know you don't need for go school for let you see the reality where they go on at the ground. You don't need for get PhD for let get doctorate for let you know what's in them people the damage what people don't cause in this country. So it's like you don't even need for them a party for let you fix the problem in a salon. You just need for love salon and get a mindset for not say salon. We can able to do this if we did together. You don't need for them a party for let you fix na salon. You don't need for belong to any conclave if you want for make salon, and it is possible, but it depends on the mind and we Sierra Leoneans how prepared we are for not able for fix salon. Don't forget about this lie. These people and they lie. These people, this government, they lie past any government. They make something while they talk. This government is like one pan and they near Mila puts hand panam. Say why you they lie so? Why you hate salon so? You they lie. You this man, you then pay you for poor your country. You they go through this game, even the background. You are born as salon. What born with a force? Who sabi with a force? Now with a force now they. What I will see that place they look at it with a force.
You sure? Dolly?
That is not with a force.
Yeah, good afternoon, Sierra Leoneans. Good afternoon to una all. This na Fofana. Where kigi una coverage about the infrastructure development under the leadership of HE President Bio and the government of Sierra Leone. Fambulem, today na the 16th of April 2022, inside the month of Ramadan, a day na Wilberforce Barracks, Wilberforce Military Barracks, outside President Bio build one of the best buildings them ever in the history of this country.
Yes, Daddy.
It pass it don't work. We'll see what you don't build.
What is new?
Get the rooms there for Soldier Man them.
What is new? They don't show we prototype of a bridge. We not see bridge. They don't tell me for say they don't do car wash, but unfortunately, pump not the open at the country. How you go get car wash? Pump not the open. Then the last thing why I read gentle say they use gutter water. Who don't want they use gutter water for what in motoka? The people them to start with, they not get shame, they get dry eye and then just feel to say people them so stupid that they don't know the difference between the wrist from them elbow. It's just preposterous. It's crazy. Sometimes if you want for lie, get small fear. Afraid God little bit. They want to not get one afraid, then dry eye the witchcraft. Now make me the man can call and kind witch that they tell only lot to go. That means to say which they like them belly. They do this thing and not to want and not to two and not to treat them. Then they can't show we things them. And let me tell you something. Success is visible. It is not vocal. It's not verbal. And success, they hide them. It is visible. You can see it.
Right.
You don't verbalize success. It is there. You can see it. Some people like to talk for say success they cancel insult. But then one day, then insults then they dish out on we in everyday basis.
Government officials then they use. You say documents can define and need to go to the right place. The problem here and concern where people get now that some they refer to them as misplaced of priorities. Because if you look like how Yusuf say, some of the billion in loans they sound big because na salon we day and we economy not too strong. So people the misplaced of priority here is spending those billions of leons on traveling, per diem and other thing them. The situation of the people in the country concerning them day-to-day living and the bread and butter issue. Which one for them be preferable for putting money in the on traveling or ensure say the people in the country really they able to get them living with less stress as they may expect the new direction for bring.
Well, this expectation not salon, now we get for change. Nobody not the change economy overnight. And I not even talk about traveling. Now you don't talk about traveling, so I will count
because
down
the
now.
allegations and where they come out, so now they spend
Yes,
money for
allegations. But when you watch Gigi Snow, when the kind bad name will be get around the world, when I ask the ambassador, they almost drove on a meeting na Moscow. Why? Because of the kind of reputation we will contribute don't get. If you not send somebody there, you not go there and clear that reputation. Most of what we able to do, not from we national budget, now from outside. If you not go clear there your reputation, then that reputation where the country don't get. Who say you they go? We always talk about donors and development. But if you get an awful reputation, who say they say you not serious, now thief no more you depend, you know they account for anything, then you need for clear travel. Now the only country this who say then they ask who say the president they go. All of the meetings then where they say at the travel, and they meet all the other heads of state that day.
You
So
lie.
when I want make we day as a pariah state, who say we know they go, who say we compete then day, we are go Russia.
Zainab. So don't you laugh for now.
Shaba, me, I can just tire with President Bio. You know, President Bio
No call him
talk
president, my sister.
he sent person for talk on a trouble. The
But we're not
whole
thinking they
team
get
of-
empathy for people then.
No, this president has no empathy. Empathy not even then close to outside President Bio they live.
But it will clear the bad image they will get out there, so that make it a travel.
Bad image for Mudat. Who that gives alone this bad image?
Now
This
APC.
president for tell we the person who gives alone this bad
Now
image.
APC.
The APC.
Because as far as me know, Sierra Leoneans them na calm, peaceful people them. So APC gets alone bad name, but now the leader will be there of APC for the last 10 years, EBK. We see him they travel all over the place. Then they call an election one bill. Then go call him. Something what happen, then go call him. He go head
Yes.
they go all over the place. But for God's sake, if this man na be criminal, this man na be reckless man. Now, why people for the call him all over the place for go represent Salone and for go take part for them different activities there? Because this man, not to say like say he don't come up power from 50 years ago, then go say okay now change it, don't change your ways now. Now he make now people and they trust them small. No, this man just left power before President Bio Kandi. Now President Bio say they go try for correct Salone, change Salone image. Change them for waiting Salone image need changing from.
Well, because of the war, the Ebola, the COVID.
No, Ebola na disease, na virus, na sickness, not to people, not to person they put up and person. Just like when we get the pandemic now, they're not gonna say okay because na China na this pandemic start off, so then go China in name don't go down because of this COVID where they go on. Anything happen to China they still then at the side where they occupy the seat. So if a salon be affected by Ebola disease, it don't mean say for that salon go lost. Okay, the war be don't happen. We don't move a long way from the war. And the war not to APC bring and kind of salon. So who's one now way they say for go change because APC then bring this? Oh, okay, what's in the ambassadors then for? Now make we get embassies them. Not to always, because when the president in travel, the money where the country they spend behind that travel, and plus this president most of the time in the travel with him wealth, they get per diem, they
Picking
go
them.
a lot of people there where they behind them barrage of people there waiting, then they go for me, I don't even know. They all they get money. So why the embassies they're not going, the ambassadors they're not going to represent? Because that's the same job that they do as the president and in different countries there. So what is he talking about? It's not just blatant disrespect, lack of empathy. A president when they shame and afraid for lie in broad daylight at in people them, and not go ever be apologetic for calling President Bio a liar. Me Facebook wall, I will continue for call President Bio a liar. Because now a blatant lie man of a president. When not they even shame, you know, they afraid him in with the whole team. Because now make, if you see, they are not consistent. If you get them a radio station, a TV stations, then you take interview from them. They all have different versions of this event because they are not consistent. For try for keep up with lies, now a whole lot of responsibility that way that they carry along. So all the people here they do, then think say, and they go back to them. That manifesto where they put together, where they pay a lot of money, because I know say that document they whosoever they pay now this UK where put them together. That person was a professional and he requested a lot of money. He took a lot of money from those guys. He put together that document they then present them to the people of Sierra Leone. Then the people of Sierra Leone will not look at the policy we can present this manifesto. What do we look at? Not just the manifesto we look at. We look at all the fine jargons. What? We know last week, where I start for read just page 5. A small bit, I don't even read the whole paragraph, just a small bit where I start and they choke through the words them. Because they were so ridiculous. The words them in that manifesto was so President Bio, I like them plead them 50. He not go able to achieve one of those adjectives where he put inside that manifesto. Where that person the way writes that manifesto put inside President Bio not able even achieve one of them. I like them plead them 50. He not able to achieve none of them.
But the president said don't do A to Z, don't pass this.
No, he's lying. That video what we see, so that person there, if he be not saying nah, Wilberforce barracks, now they did. So God, not to just the building, he go show you.
No.
He go show you the whole of the barracks. He go
Yeah,
show you
I think say, let me come to that building quickly. I think say that building is for real, but what things a lot of people are not understand is that building they then start during the APC.
Okay.
But you know, say this government don't ever build something from scratch. Now, waiting the APC don't do, then can't finish, then they go and launch and waiting safe. But to me, understanding that building started during the APC. So for make it's just that then they can make like for say and they don't do them. That's the propaganda. You know, government is government of continuity. If you meet APC, don't they do something? Why can't now all get the praise? You know, say, oh, now so I meet this government with the duo, but me self, my own government some can I don't work on them. But you know they can lie on people and say that they don't be listing from scratch and whatever for like you get the praise. I just want to clear that one day to family, you know.
Okay, thank you, Rachel.
No, I know one day, you'll not see me they defend anybody because they say corrupt. But at the same time, we're not going to use corruption charges now for also smear the character of very good people. We don't make the your mark in the world. But I not even remember on any occasion, because if you say somebody, my office, they don't accuse me for corruption. Me, I know they respond to frivolous claims there. If you not bring the proof, say, Mother you take salon money, you go put in my pocket, you go do this, you go do that. And now they even respond. Now that make one like say another talk, because for me, now a waste of time. So why I take issue with this? Because when you sit on a national radio and make that sort of say me don't defend, which is not correct, I think say we need to set the record straight.
As we set the record straight, now let me go to some reports.
Darling, I get this video up, please.
Yeah.
The party first corruption. That's weird.
It really weird. You see, beyond you not go able to respond because the corruption start now. You not the corrupt person. Beyond corrupt pass all man inside that government, and because incorrupt, you not go able to ask nobody because it just left the. You know one thing we was sabi Bio, we was see Bio in London. Bio it basically go for make all them people that be they feed Bio in London. We go give job. It cannot ask them. They are paying themselves. While instead they take the lily what they left. He say, where you go? He go and he say you help yourself.
But don't they not cut to work? But invest me the work. Give me the work.
Well, work, we know which work. You don't say we say be the work on the sun, on the any did be the work on the tap
No,
the work from one door to the other. We know that.
Say it work for 20-something years.
Oh yes, it be the work.
Let me ask you this. The money that I went and sweat, waking up 6 o'clock in the morning in the winter in the United Kingdom to go on set, under the freezing cold, my own personal money, as I sit here as the First Lady of Sierra Leone, I am not being paid. You want me to take my personal money to put lights in Bo and Kenema?
Yes.
Because even the past self alone, my work standing. Now, you're not just able to explain which kind of work will be the work, but we know the work will be the work. Yeah, when I make I say work na work, so and I can work there, it's longer. So better, and I make it say in sweat, my sweat, and I sweat, he sweat outside for him.
No,
so,
to be honest, we company works. I mean, I'm a Gambia. I know, CS. Me doing business. I'm a businesswoman anyway.
But not be the working in London.
I know, a businesswoman.
You know, working in England. We not see Fatima in table. Twice would they see Fatima 6 o'clock now? By then, tell Fatima they go na Morrison's for go by. And then tell her you will see the pushing picking. And they go for go by. And they always tell Fatima one person they were able to call, you know, the national television because of, you know, insecurity. Where that day Fatima be the go left in Peking. Where they also the men they come out they go. Me and Fatima will not agree. Because like me personally, me and Fatima we don't meet up face to face. I don't tell her say when somebody tell me say, "But can't join we bo? No go they go meet now first lady this." I say who so I say this. I say una so disrespect salo rare girl all una the make a first lady. Now you say you sabi me. I say I not sabi but the world sabi you. That na me answer where I get. So she knows me. And me say Sabia. And me not say me and Fatima. I don't ever see Fatima take say he go work. I don't work in plenty hospitals in England. I never see Fatima. And me they see Fatima in East Street. Now they have me sabi Fatima. So if Fatima say he work in England, I know the kind of work will be the work.
To me, let me ask you this. The money that I went and sweat, waking up 6 o'clock in the morning in the winter in the United Kingdom to go on set, under the freezing cold, my own personal money, as I sit here as the First Lady of Sierra Leone, I am not being paid. You want me to take my personal money to put lights in Bo and Kenema?
Yes.
The interview asked him yes. The interview responded to him say yes. He said, "Are you serious?"
Before they go take Fatima and Kings for let them bring Fatima kind of house. Where because Fatima be sublet before ever now when born that pikin and give Fatima house that taplo. For let Fatima kind in house. Because Yahweh council give you na empty place. Nothing all the day. Bio not gets nothing. What in Bio do? Now beg 30 pound and Bio gets. And the raw gonna be the seller, they be selling 40 pound. Now you pick phone. Now meet at Napso. Now the baba where they sell the carpet, I mean tell you I said no less more. I said no less I pay you. I said this 9 cheap salon money there for buy carpet you not able. Yes, the elephants. Now the baba say able left and I say brother trust you. Now I say trust them. Would I send the 10 pound for the baba name Munda? Now all be the working at St. Thomas. Now Munda say pan 10 pound again now. I say we send I will beg the baba. I will pay the balance later. Yes.
But you don't be president now.
Well, you don't be president, but what's still there? You know, when I say, well, you don't go for a temple, we be give you. You say, they brother and turn per we. I say yes.
I don't say that you can be kitchen.
No, but you know, I know let people feel say we they talk go personal with the
exactly
with the
these are
president,
realities.
either the first lady. This is why when we put somebody this time around, we not say you're not person we get a track record. You know, if, you get for run on your track record. Because you can't get dondo. It's obviously say you can have power and if you can't take force. For you say force. That is obvious. So that is why anybody what we want for put in position of trust and power will for make sure he run on in track record. Not to pan talk. We got to look at in track record because now all of this make you see people we are so blind that just because they want this change, they're not look at the president who gets now in track record. Just because of they are desperate for change, they're not look at the track record. So moving forward, maybe just want for encourage say what we don't see so far. But this 4 year, we get for a president get for run on in track record. And one thing again, I want for clear from that video where they talk about two presidents say they travel, they go to Moscow, they want to get the ambassador. I mean, the man they lie with impunity. So what's the point of having you and what's the point for make you get ambassador na them countries and they just when you have ambassador in that country then now for make the interface between the government and the country where the as embassy, but because these people are not competent. Just like what they talk about this fake dominion, because they are not competent. That's why you, as a president, you get for work on an online country. Then why you get ambassadors then? Why you send ambassadors then? When you get for worker. But besides, the African leaders, some of them just feel so we are dumb that you have to travel extensively before you come to develop. We don't say in Tanzania, but late Magufuli or so. Yes. I mean, the man stand country, travel very less, cut on all the leakages, the ministerial positions and all of that. Try for cut down and so many things there. You then say country. Able transform Tanzania inside 3-4 years. So why some of these African presidents and feel say we are so dumb, una get for travel for big before una make una country when we already have so much natural resources we are just 7.5 million. So let's salon people them begin open now. Say president you get for run on your track record for now we put in at that position of trust, not to the bogus manifesto where they can bring to now and now they get carried away.
Sign up.
Dolly, get for unmute. Johnny, let's talk.
I don't know if you're happy with your volume, but only you.
Go within the sub-region of Africa and check other first ladies then. Every first lady start with Nigeria. Nigeria first lady in budget now $12 million in budget. I don't know if you hear me, if you hear me fine. In budget now $12 million Nigeria first lady. Now come now every other country within the sub-region. Every first lady gets in personal budget. Personal. I don't know if you understand that word today. Personal budget. Then get them. Close home here to Liberia. In budget now almost $2 million per year. 2 million. Now what is Fatima Madabio in budget? I believe say you go answer. So when you did write you rubbish, now for also say, this Fatima is really under all odds with everything, she still work. Me without that budget, the money where you they talk about, when you they say I eat in 6 months, Mister, I not touch him. Me hand not touch him. Everybody in this country knows say I launched the Hands of Our Girl campaign. And everybody in this country knows say I do waiting no other first lady not able for do in this country. And that is bringing another first lady into this country. I not bring one, but bring 6 other first ladies within the sub-region. Bring 2 foreign ministry within the sub-region. Bring the deputy head of ECOWAS. and bring the deputy head of the AU in the whole of Africa, inside Sierra Leone, for come launch the Hands of Our Girl campaign. Now, would you feel say will pay the bill? When you want to let the world know who you are, when you want to let the world know what your country stand for, when you want to let the world know, say yes, you young government and the country where you dey under, the president where you dey under, that president he believe in gender equality. You have to do something for make the world know. So yes, I use that money towards that, because all them people that they were there for coming to this country, now somebody get for foot them bill. Anytime another first lady invites me for Ghana in country, now in they buy me tickets. Now in they buy me PA in ticket, he buy me security then ticket, he buy me media people then ticket, now they can buy them ticket. So when then they come to me, the same thing applies. I buy them tickets. And when they come, now me they host them, now me call them.
Dolly.
You know, this girl, them people are then feel to say one thing with them people here, how then they feel. Now so they feel saying I so all man day. Never can say then they are mother bio. If they among the 85% of Sierra Leoneans were uneducated. Mother bio no get sense. Mother bio na full man. Because mother bio not a full man. You know where they come? Now public they lie. If they talk lies. Knowing that saying a lie is a lie, but in the field to say people they stupid like I am. Now all the full man they feel that way because in a full man, you don't understand. So if they lie, it feels say we fool and stupid like I am. But mother be your ear in wife. Now people that way God just can bunch them together. Then they lie. They are liars. Fatima Bio they lie. Fatima Bio not understand nothing. Fatima Bio feel to say now in us now one small club in the wrong. So whenever he wants anything, now in get for budget time. Not knowing that who say they and so anything they do. Now something where then where it happen all side. So you know can lie pa we say now in they pay for first lady the way they come. Would that Fatima Bio go lie pa? For let we know that. It's a
Rachel was our first lady in budgets every year.
Well, yeah, before signing up the call, let me just talk quick inside it. You know, I want for Rich to talk first on a very critical thing where President Bio been saying that in media tour where you been pledges no way talk say, but you know go can smear. They no smear people in character because just they make allegations say in members of in cabinet say, or in administration they corrupt for just smear people in character. How about we Auditor General Lara Taylor Pierce? Where you want for smear in character?
Yes.
Where you want for smear in character? Until today, you're not able, you or you members of the administration not able to say anything to the wall. Waiting Lara Taylor Pierce do. Then you want for smear the character of that woman there with impeccable character. Then when they talk about corruption inside your administration, you said they're not for smear people in character. You want for protect them, but you know they protect other people. You know they protect women there. You want for bring them down and smear them character. So I just want to remind President Bio on that. Then he also talk about say proof no there, say he corrupt or in office of the president, no proof no there, not just allegation. What about the audit report we come on? A lot of proof come on inside the double. For the first time, double dipping inside audit reports. So there's so many proof. Even the African Express come out with a lot of proof when they're not able for challenge. So let President Biono say they not get proof. The audit report alone will come out 2020. Now proof and evidence say this government corrupt past all the governments we don't can alone, and they don't thief Pass all the government, this short 4 years, they don't thief pass all the government we don't kind of salon. So make you not tell the people of Sierra Leone, say, proof not there. The audit reports now proof now a written document. The Africanist press don't pull in when the government's not even able for challenge. So make account of the first lady back, where they talk about, say, oh, then for tell and say the first lady don't do well. All I see in this first lady, it a force for the praise them. It the first people and for let them praise them for what they do. I mean, when you do something, you don't need for tell people to let them applaud you. People will come and talk about what you're doing. And for the fact that you are bringing other first lady them to light for begin talk about what's in and they get, what's in and they get. I mean, it's so against the privacy of another first lady in our country.
Very unprofessional.
They always say we have a first lady that doesn't listen. It talk past how it listen. So anytime when you pull word na emote, na provocative word then they come on emote against the people of Sierra Leone.
Very provocative. Very
provocative things.
Yes.
And let us clear that one day because it, you know, the lies them we have to begin to talk about these people and lies. And Fatima Bio is not the first lady. We don't bring first lady in another country for kind of salon. That's a lie.
Yeah.
Siakoma don't do one. That's a lie.
Yeah.
The way they say for let the world know you, the world already know Sierra Leone. The world already know Sierra Leone, them former first ladies, them. Patricia Kaba, the world know what you do.
Yeah,
the world know what you do. So let us stop for the big fool people then. Say now the first, we don't do this. Yes, now the first lady, we don't get an office of the first lady under the government. We your money. You pull the office of the first lady. Now, USA is supposed for there traditionally. Now the lodge. You go build your own place for yourself. Yes, now you know the first lady. Now you know the first lady. When they pull all kind of word now you must. They call salon people there. They tell the man and say you go barbecue them private part. They tell salon people and say they're stupid. Now you know the first lady. We don't do that. Now you know the first lady. We don't talk so many negative things about salon people there. And if we don't declare, we don't talk say you know to salon. You know to salon, to Sierra Leoneans. Now you know the first lady we don't talk say if person not be first and SLPP, they're not to true Sierra Leoneans. Yes, now you know the first lady of all the negative things there. What they happen at the country. Now you know a contributing factor. Yes, now you know the first lady we don't do that. But not you know the first lady we don't put salon at the map. Yes, you don't put salon at the map, but on the wrong footing. Yes, now you know the first lady we don't do that. So I just want to clear that to salon people and say all this bogus talk where they talk, bring first lady, now you know the first we don't do so. Now all lies. We have first ladies we don't do them before I'm able to achieve. Tell me one thing when Fatima go pinpoint. What's in Fatima in legacy? If he left
answer for our guys to
be in legacy. What's that you don't put? How many beginning don't benefits at this answer for girls where you don't make so much money, where you don't rip at the country, you don't rip people them off of this answer for girls. What's in the benefit? Who's one people will say, I don't benefit from this project today? What you don't do? In fact, the gender-based violence don't increase past any term.
Yes.
This government forced them for as of 2018. The World Index for Women Business, if it don't go up small, but now it don't come on, I think 14 places down inside this government. This for sure say they need to do well for woman business. So what is the first lady talking about? We are not here to bash her. We are not jealous of her. We are not here to talk personal. But let me tell you, now the first family and anything where they do negative, it trickle down to the people of Sierra Leone. So that is why some people are not useful when they talk about we leaders them. We're not useful when we talk for all we leaders them accountable. But this time it get for change because salon and salon go they go bien. So this time we get for all we leaders them accountable. Every word where you put at the mouth now you mouth and the one that we get for calm we ready for una. We they all una accountable. That's the only way una go able for change this country.
Now play 2 video, please come before Zainab come inside, please.
Tell the one the way they sabotage waiting they do say if we catch una would they begin the mob justice una would they beat una na public will make like all man no say na una you did this now look me and look you and you not shame for touch people begin there you don't go meet me there who say you they come now for radio and I see what that Ethiopian judge what he do that judge they for kiss some boku kiss safe some of una na dane no more fit una when they go touch you before they cut and they make a barbecue, na no more fit una kind of. Una go talk back.
First lady.
What a disgrace. Yeah, actually, on a first lady in the country. Then be a talk other country there, first lady. What they get, what they come and get there. Oh my God, it's a disgrace. But Zainab, just go ahead with my attire without man.
Well done, Rachel. Well done. Well done. Well done.
The first lady, the bastardized, who demand them.
On that footing day, because now the same questions them Abiwan can ask Fatima. Now we say, Fatima Jabi Madabio, then questions here now for you. Now we say the money always you use for bring camp. Yes, now you not the first lady. We don't bring camp 6 first ladies. I don't even able for Falabaka accent. Now we say, Fatima, you know we bring them 6 first ladies there. You know we bring them people there all where you the not chasing and you not the first person we bring them come. You use that money there. You create a facility in a salon. You well equip them. When now we picking them, we woman them, then they go for different. You put we equip that facility there in such a way that way they take care of early pregnancy, teenagers, their menstrual, the different problems that where woman they face, where we woman they get now we lives them. Now we say we use that money there for do that. Tell me, Fatima, what will be the difference? Now you bring all the first lady inside salon. You can put them. Una dress fine. I can una make jump. You know the afternoon jump, they will be they make they go school. Oh, they dress fine. We walk around the place na schools. Forget them jump. Now Fatima organize na salon. He say they make answer for our girls. Waiting the salon people and benefit from the money where they spend. Waiting at the benefits. Me and Wale Fatima, you know, you for the come now ex salon, but on that side they would try for King Salon so.
Yes.
And I think we don't hold on pan this by the grace of God. Salon, we must fix them. Salon go become a where we the old we leaders them accountable. Salon go become a country where leaders them go use for let them citizens them ask them questions them. Let them give explanations to the citizens them about how they run the country. Salon, we go get them there by the grace of God, not by me own power, because I don't get no power, but God go give you that power there. We're going to make we do this until the citizens and the last man as alone, he understands and in right for question in leaders them about the day-to-day runnings of that country. Because they're not going to just take the country, the people they add labor when they pay them tax system. They take that money, they give you Fatima. You think say that money now for go make a show, now for go make a jump. You organize them, you call you other company, first lady, they wait themselves idle, una all idle together. Una can't sit down, una eat that money, they una spend them. Where you done, you see that you the knock chest say you launch answer for our girls. Aside from launching answer for our girls, what else? Achieve?
What else? Exactly. What else? And now, even during the past government, now in second lady Joe Biden in West gonna salon.
Yes,
we have a lot of foreign people during the past government. You know, I just try for compare because of the kind of way this government they make some bogus statements there. We need for the correct them out there.
Yes.
During the last government, the APC government, we see the second lady.
Yeah.
Of America at that time, where Joe Biden, Jill Biden, go to go to salon. So you would have don't come back. In fact, this president here, in fact, that they call them country, then do a conference there and today. We don't know what you know for no more let them travel. Now they call now. Not the country, then they call them. Oh, now then they call the country, then a conference there and today. Or who's the conference there and that? We don't know what we know who they pay, where they come.
Yes.
Nobody know even not serious minded people that know they can at the country right now. Nobody know they can. Investors they know they can. Because you didn't left the country, APC don't left the country in that kind of states. APC left the country in that kind of states. Now you again pass the travel. Yes. Now you can pass the travel, so you pull the money there. You say APC left a very bad economy. Seriously, and the economy won't not left now. You minister talking, finance minister. JJ Safra, he said, "Allah governments can, if governments can, they're not going able for control the economy what they don't left so the damage what they don't left na salon." What is he saying here?
And you can't say in a not mix money in the country.
Yeah.
They in a not try for can fix the problem in a can for can do the worst in the country. And one thing you be said this now, Rachel, about how we Sierra Leoneans them, we for know how would they appoint we leaders them. You know, this for very long times, for 60 years, coming to 61 years today, Salon will not able move no side, will not able do nothing. Waiting to because would they put the wrong people them at the wrong place. And for less somebody can vow for position, like now, would they see to this government within a power so all of them will go so. Who are they in England? The other come on England, we sabi them. We know what in them they do. We know how they life them in day. People that look and then go there lie. Like all this dominion education, dominion degrees, this, that, not just salon. People like Keketoma them. What would sabi them? People like Tommy them. We go the same university here. They are there they go now. Then they go there and sign. Then get the Nigerian man, they want to work assignments for them, submit for them, they write dissertation for them. We sabi them and we know everything, not just domino. Even some of them, then get people then will work for them, degrees for them, go with. If they check at the university, then they name them already. If they name them then at university, they not get paper will come inside the university.
But that the government's responsibility for me to investigate.
Oh yes, not the government. But because this thing a well planting, because what you do, salon people them. They make I always say that me or the way see I can swear Fatima Bio. You know, people in that country then just they see posting, they know mother bio. Me mother bio, people that sabi me swear. Anybody will put 1 cent for let mother bio come back. If in the enjoy and let picking the alaki to my picking them because they know that a mother bio. Mother bio, the kind bad what the person do, where you go say, hey, let we left him. Oh, let they so. But the thing where man that building do that country day, all of them from the top to bottom they be doing that coup day. They not forgive them no platform that country day again because they go repeat them. And because of they people they do so much bad, they not do them nothing. And that make them come back. They can't do the worst. And if we begin say again, then people here, none of them not get house. Lawrence Lima not get house. If you go make Lawrence Lima honorable, what if you say honorable? He will go build house first. And that's why if it don't happen at that because someone will come on a palm body, he said, when I vote for me, then vote for him. Why come on, what they go do first? I forgot build first. We know they able ask we MP them parliamentarian and say, what you don't get? Someone inside mama and papa host, now they come out, he go snap for position. What he get for do? And they get for go build in your house first. They get for do other thing first. So it's like they're not responsible. Then they go give them job when a responsible job when they carry the whole country now and you know even someone no they even pull chop money in a house where they go bow for position then go gear hey this now we picking now we bring now we area then go gear as then gear so power just now it don't know so that make way look the whole country not a function at the country for 61 years today so we're not able to get sense and I can always say if you pull one person that person that you like but for 61 years we country don't cripple there is nothing the function then people in the way celebrate independence what is
it's so pathetic it's so pathetic no drinking water
what are we celebrating
lights.
With all this we don't get lights 21st century we don't get good water people they drink they go now we go if it's the 5 gallon and then go get on a gutter edge so that when they open the pump na guma the pipe they all don't bust all man they go hang in rubber under what's it called that kind of water now water for drink then people they go drink people they go eat people they go cook they eat inside 61 year old then people are going out there celebrating 61 at salon what is it that we are celebrating until we know say we not get nothing for celebrate, they'll go fix salon.
No, we celebrate.
People that they use this independent customer for make money.
All right, yeah, we celebrate all right here.
the best way can happen now, we plant chop, and then the bear fruits and they eat them. So that make they encourage every Sierra Leonean. Maybe they plant with potato leaf, maybe they plant with okra, maybe they plant everything made in abundance. So that's with that talk with the service market they talk. Me are hungry, oh. We go left for the talk and big.
Yeah, tell you what you doing that for?
Totally outrageous. Totally outrageous.
And the man at the laugh, you not Chris man at the laugh. Beyond you Chris, you not Chris man. So they laugh you.
No, all over their back, all over their back.
And then kill this man so. Not a sicko. Now poison and go poison this man.
If this man Ian Kamagamba,
yes,
be they out, Kamagamba be they out, so this man be they alive.
Yes. Like a different country again. And then go poison this man. And then kill him. And then kill him. And he did beyond a repeated failure. Triple one. And he go fail. Even a graveyard, you then bear yourself. So God the angel then go change you come on their back. Because you a failure. You.
But Arabia say no, they plant potato leaf, no, they plant okra. So they
want him lazy.
And because when the person talk and then what they say, right, you're angry. Una left, una plant bien, una backyard, una plant potato leaf, una plant
lazy boy like this. The man is so I don't blame him. If see Bio they talk so today, I blame the one that went no Bio. We go make them go put back Bio because the boy is a lazy failure. Beyond a lazy failure, he's a lazy man.
You know the one he gets for the people of Sierra Leone.
If you go with you, the man don't cause one trouble.
Yes,
they can't get back the biggest position. So Beyond in a sense, now we stupid with Sierra Leoneans, not to be stupid. Now the people that we put and you know because of which they be listening to we. Mother Bio, this. Mother, if na monkey they been tested and put them Cambria and they put they don't pick the monkey like I don't know better. Then they go put this wicked boy, lazy, now lazy man. You know who parents in England beyond and driver na all Kent's Road. I swear to God, I'm not a propaganda. It is true. In suitcase, I swear all I say go snap na Fatima Bio in the month 8:00 night when they kick him out with in girlfriend and all Kent's Road. The woman say, you know what, me. It do so, and they take liability. They say them train for a badge for go do security. You don't agree? Like Abbas Mundo be there, they do security. They're all when they so. They get someone to be security. Now guess now Oxford Street they meet and snap the.
But me the work. It was working.
You know what you see inside this government.
These guys are wicked.
The component of this administration is they put people in a position where they have no clue.
Yes.
They have no clue of the kind of position them where they put them.
Yes.
That is why the country or those ministries are not productive.
They are not productive.
Because the people that they put in that position, they have no clue. They have no background. When a man will go learn how for fixed food, you go make an education minister. What is what I'm saying? They have no clue.
The man get PhD, but in PhD not on education. In PhD not for fixed cut leg and cut foot. Then go put them. What did they say?
All right. Interject me, please.
President Bio, I don't so feel like she don't ask within. And they don't last night. I say, I want something tangible. What will she say this president don't do? Unable. Look, this last week, where the president of Ghana just signed a contract with Toyota. They can begin make Toyota assemble in Ghana. Volkswagen, they go assemble in Ghana. President Bio, what in launch? Now public kissing. That's same weekend. Yes. I see just the only woman they kiss her for married. You know, it hurt me. You come, you see Senegal. Let's come back, Senegal.
You married, right?
2 days, yes, Senegal.
Is it not your right to get married?
No, not to that. That's time for go do public purpose marriage. No, it's not. No,
so
it's not.
You have to take his personal, his private
listen this. The man we don't marry 2030. What do we know?
Yeah, so if you decide for marriage back.
Listen this.
What the crime in that?
He decide for marriage where he don't get money because he not been get money. Now he cannot be able to do a big marriage. Now because he don't get money.
No, but this
listen this. We all listen. Maybe get money, make her do me marry them.
This is a private. This is a private
private about a president.
No, but But as a man who is married, you don't think say the president gets rights and it is right now you right if he decide for married in wife?
When I say now the mistake this a lot of Sierra Leoneans they do. If president want privacy, or person like they come to that, go be a private life. When you be, you know what happened? Hey, so people say, oh, you know, use state resources. Not like the motorcar where President Bio go with, he ain't worth. Now we motorcar, now government motorcar. The fuel we use, now government motorcar. The security they be the gather. Now we they pay the security there. The state lodge we go. Now we host, now government host. Yes, he use state resources for marriage. What me they try to tell you is, Lamrana, the president at this timing, it was poor for him to do a public marriage. Period. Yes. Anybody will disagree in your own business that, but even
you don't
inside
like the president married?
No, publicly like this for now, no. If he been single, astagfirullah, in wife die or whatever, is single. Yes, now we all forbid don't go to that wedding day. But if you don't, according to the record,
in line with religion.
If we don't do one before.
No, but if now we decide
now because listen, 22 year, listen, 22 year president, be not get work. Listen now.
So if you become
president,
if you become president, anything when your private life. You know, for doing because you're a president. If you think if you're a Muslim, if you want to have a second wife, when you become president,
how they do a stuff way nobody don't know.
No, but you do it in your presidency. No, but you do it in your presidency.
I say, you ask me a question.
Should we condemn you if you do it in your presidency?
You know, they understand. If this president be going to church,
let
me show you private church. Listen. They do a private church, everybody don't know self. So then I ain't security, then go marry.
But you know it's difficult for the president to do anything nobody know. You know that is the...
No, what the type for say is, Senegal, then just don't launch a wind power, where they can get electricity to 2 million people, a wind power, we're not the first in West Africa now. That same week, now at the Simeon president, he just then at church, they launch a public kissing. All of the try for tell you.
It makes a lot of sense.
It does. It does. It does. This is one of the reasons why we can want the boy. It does.
You know, and there was a video. There was a video where the first lady they talk say Watasef.
Yes.
Watasef government's not gear. You know,
they don't give me.
You know, these are I don't know. You know. Oh God! Sometimes I get so frustrated. Say, Salon people, why we still there in the dark?
Yes.
Why we there in the dark that this woman continue for life away?
For life.
Why we there in the dark? Come on, but just analyze them. Everything we can do on that wedding was our money. Everything was our money. So why, as a first lady, they can't talk say what I said they're not getting minister they left their own work. They left government work for Gopa when you're married.
They not get work, Rachel. They
left government work, then Gopa when you're married. So all within the demand they talk, it make a lot of sense. And this is why today Fatima Lokam and throw the key on the Aberdeen Bridge. Because it not say this posse also it go put para and Fatima anybody when they put para that country they it make sure so then jail them. Anybody want to put for Fatima, it make sure so then jail them. So that is why Kamaramba Day in this condition today.
Yes.
And the guy is sick.
The language na prison.
Nobody say anything. Nobody know they say anything.
The first lady in Peking, they misbehave na social media. With stacks of money. Now you're saying lackadaisical behavior.
Yes.
First lady in song.
Walk in the room, I made them head spin. Shit, I want her on the brethren. Young nigga paid off the trap. I lost a lot of dough.
This then call and say.
They say everybody do business. Now businessman.
They chop life, they enjoy. While salon people then they suffer.
The Baba they sleep in Dubai, they go school in France. Then they fly out jets every morning. This Baba. Yes. The salon people are there now. Then they clap for Fatima every day. Dance behind her every day.
You know what people understand.
You know, when you look the way like people like Alpha Khan they behave, you know, like people they say, hey, no. I mean, let's forget about the people they inside the APC. But you as a politician will lack in people then. What it go take you for ladies don't also you not talk, they go follow a first lady. You know, you Alpha Khan and all these people. So that make them people that then take education, them destroy them. So when you look, most of the people that are in the media, they cause people then. People don't know go school. Oh. They don't go school, they don't understand. And they tell them all the lies. And that means they don't want let school business better in that country. They. But like how Zainab they talk and this no. Hey, Salon, whether they like that or they not like that. Salon, by force, Salon for better. Salon for better by the grace of God. And we go make sure, say, and at this time around, the next president will take Salon. We want to make you listen to we. The next president, what they come for can't take this country. Hey, Salon will get everything. And me, I can tell anybody, say, like you say, they say, well, you know, they're not the place you can talk anything. Yes, that's true. We know say difficulty there, but 7.6 million people, what can they compare with Nigeria, compare with Ghana, compare with Cameroon? Cameroon are over 45 million people. But then when you go to Cameroon, not more than the Cameroon, the city, what did they see there?
Yeah.
You will not say better thing there and now. But go to Saloma, as it is now we are port, you know, say in a village you don't reach. We are port alone. Where you reach there. There is nothing where we tell you say 7.5 million people will not get nothing. The city is dirty past all sign of the not salon. Why they cross over Lunge? Look with Ferry. Look at Itan. You know, let's talk and go talk and come. The only me I can always say, even the APC as my own party. The only thing when me had to talk about the APC, that piece will be get. But when you talk about the politics, they say they are part of this destruction. What they will do so today. Because for less somebody in power for 10 years, all you talking about, you talk about road. You know, what about education? What about all other things? What about the other ministries? Were they not functioning? Was only road functioning? You know, I mean, let us say, even when it comes to the education side, where you look here, the principal them all school and all the school I will say I go, it look better. Now grammar school. Where you gonna convert or the way go? Depends on what them born with house here and so it's today. You go to guys high school, they only renovate all side dirty. You go to Connaughts, place they smell and stink. 2017, now they tell you, I got a birth and death when I go take me picking them for go make birth certificate. Trust me, then get for hire motorcar for pull me inside. They say no okay, they make up for you, they bring and come. I say, whose picture this? When I say, when I look me, I've just paid 2 million for birth certificate. Una give me receipt. If I not give me receipt, I set confusion. Una give me receipt if not 2 million for birth certificate. That is, I say, una not even get building. The place is dark. Births and dead, they not get building. During APC, now they tell you so. They not get office. Now one board us under cellar. Now you don't be there. And you see the man will be the head day. He don't drunk. The policeman will be the head day. He don't drunk. He there inside office. I go to immigration. One passport. It was 700. I paid almost million. I paid 3 million. I said, "Una give me receipt." They give me receipt. I said, "Well, follow the kaya today because this ministry they under power. If I not give me receipt, I said, "Also, I come on at a walk. I just come on do nights na St. Thomas. I make me money. I can't pay. When I say now 1 million for 1.7 for one passport, 3 passport I don't pay. If I not give me receipt, so God, yeah, the president said they can meet me now today. They have to go back and then go make them give me money back. I said, give me money. I don't give nobody. If government pay you, resign. I said, resign. If government pay you. So that was in the APC time. So this, if we begin to push the corruption just on one side, then they look like, say, would they condone the other side? Let themselves know when they come, say, we are there don't open. And
yes, and we are ready for them. And we are ready for
and we are prepared. You know, let us just focus. This one will not say that they go. That one they not say that one not point and can't point. But they mix, you know, it's like when they don't soak pieces inside water, they don't pull them. They don't they can't pull them.
I think say people are tired. Let us play. I see some videos then we
Now rest with the buy 3,500 for couple now. With the buy 15,000. They buy 5 liters for that type of money. No problem. Can my people will suffer like that? They will suffer. Mama will suffer. Samura come out. To you, Mina Ibrahim Yaya Bengo. When I bomb Shabro Bobo, we say Mother be born, and born. But 50 or something, no do they. Mother be do nothing, we say nothing, no do they.
I think people are tired.
Yes.
You know why?
Dear Rachel Abeg, dear, because Dolly, I just want to tell you, say today, after today, you don't become one of my favorite persons on social media.
You're outspoken.
Now, every day, I go to listen to you audios them. Because this is what we call nationalism. This now we call. Because everybody get right for belong. Everybody get right for then a political party. But waiting win a salon with people and they do with supporters, then they do them think say when them political party then an office or when they do wrong, therefore condone their wrong they be. This is why I became an activist and I go stay an activist until I left this world by God in power. Because the two parties them, this APC and SLPP in that country, yes, when it comes to comparing APC and SLPP, if you know them two on a direct contrast, I go choose APC over SLPP anytime. Me not to APC. I not belong to no party in a salon. But if you then say for do the bad thing, then even the best of APC, I reject them this time for salon because not to that we want. Not to that kind of system of governance that we want in a salon. Where you come 100%, you they give the people an APC that went them to do, then they give the salon people a 40%. Then take the 60% into corruption. SLPP then now they take 90%. Or make 99% safe. The 1% now they left for the people, and I make SLPP not able for do nothing a salon when they did even they did donkey years, nothing to come for. But the APC they maybe then go manage make roads. Which is the people that need roads. Then go do small things here and there. But they're so ineffective. APC, now very corrupt party. The corruption inside APC, God bless me with long life and well, but they let APC kind of power the next time. Now everybody go respect me on social media. Because I will blast them one day. From morning to night, every day, I go make them a point of duty for them on social media. Because now corrupt people them. Them people and then before don't build institutions then a salon. Now before don't put things then a salon where they function. Where they
don't silence man
the leaders them account.
Yes, that they encourage us.
Even in the UK right now with the struggle, look at what Boris Johnson do. He tell the people for stay home during lockdown, during the COVID. Then he boys then the old parties down in the street. Now when the case don't come on, then they tell the opposition, say the opposition for proof how Boris Johnson, what he do if he not say they broke the law. For God's sakes, now Boris Johnson, I make the law. How we not say they broke the law?
I don't know.
So then people, they are politicians, then if there are no institutions, them where they hold them accountable, where they hold them to book, then they do anything at the world and get away with them. Because even when we get institutions, them look at what they happen before I say salon.
Look what they happen.
Position for create offices, institutions, then working institutions in that country, they not do them. Now they're not the same one when they cause all this trouble where they go through. So now APC responsible, not to even SLPP. Now APC responsible.
But this is what I said.
This is why I say, you know why they don't want make the institution them function, because they know say they are the perpetrators them. If they make those institutions functional, then go get themselves trapped.
They will be the culprit.
They will get themselves trapped. Now they deliberately they let the institution and this so when they're not functional, when they're not productive, they let them so because they're not the perpetrators them. You know, and I also when we talk about APC, SLPP. Now, one thing today I want for make we understand, let we all understand. Yes, we have countries them where they have this major two political parties. But let me tell you what's in wrong with the SLPP and the APC. Not all the party in name wrong. Now the leadership they inside.
The leadership, that's correct.
People where they inside. If we able for like for example, if me they support SLPP, and not say with leadership, with party structure not correct. We for able for raise down there and make sure that we get people them of integrity for run the party.
And APC and get so many bad politicians then.
For make sure that because let me tell you the same names at the Kandoli, the same names from 1961, Abbas Mundu, John Benjamin, Alassane Yansane, all those names.
All these people
there. All those names from all small they are in governance. Recycle politicians, Alpha Khan, all of those names, recycle politicians. Now we get now make Salone they go before because the politicians recycling. We don't see any kind of young, vibrant person in politics inside those political parties. So now, first of all, now that we need for without all folks politicians when they inside them party, and now get a brand new faces that them party.
And some of them really with they know their name, they know them. Like you look inside this APC party, you get a young little youth leader, what they've been getting, he did it for 10 years, where he gets all the opportunity for making go build institutions for youth and recruit them and give them a better life. He's not able for do them. But yes, still today again, the same leadership, they push that youth leader there as if there's nobody. You look like Ben Mahmoud. What did Ben Mahmoud do for the youth of Sierra Leone? What did APC still keep on that place there? And they vow for another position. And some of them boys here, if they're not able to drop them down, let other person replace them. We're not going to ever get a better institution at that country.
Because
at the end of the day, if we fail for name them, we need for name them and shame them and tell them, say, if they are the one that support them, then party leaders them. We, the people of Sierra Leone, we know them and we go shame them out and we're ready for kick them out of power. Let other person go there back. Let us see if that person cannot work. Other person go work. But if you still get the same person, if Mahmoud can't get back, what if Mahmoud get for Guy? He not able to give as a young, vibrant man. He did that position for 10 years. He couldn't do anything for the youth of Sierra Leone. And yet still he's still there again. And the leadership still they condole with that mandate.
This is why I said these are party politics issues. This is what I say. The one that will belong to political party, whether they are like SLPP, APC. Now una get the power for change. Una get the power for change the party structure to something we go benefits alone. Una get the power for do that, you know. So this is why I say the party structure that they're for able for do that one day. Not so you know. So there's nothing wrong with those two political parties. Now the leadership, if we put the leadership in there, the parties we able for change them, then we have a better Sierra Leone.
You know,
we can have a better Sierra Leone.
We get Labour, we get Conservative. Where they say they don't want Jeremy Corbyn, not of 15 years to the Labour day in what they call now. Where Jeremy Corbyn don't come out, we get another leader. So when you see, even when they what they call, you will see say Labour is coming up because what they say they don't want, they don't know you for bad. One great bad, you don't kill Motamano, but one great way no. The English will say they not like him because of that one part. But we get a salon say, I'll have to do. Let us left farm. Let it did it. I will go left somebody. They know back to see what an escroma they go. They get back the same youth to them back. Then they come back. Somebody will not get 10 years for leave. They say for can't lead them again. You can imagine it. You know, and when he said those things, people come up and say, you're not snitch. You know, and I would say, you can kick me out of your party, but you cannot kick me out of Sierra because I'm a Sierra Leonean and I go talk. Because you know it's good for Sierra, good for me, good for everybody. You know, it's good for the APC or SAPP. It's just for those at the top, it's good for them. You know?
You see, Salon people, we have this thing. Let me say, everything boils down to Salona because now we they hail the party, now we they clap for the party, now we they dance for the party. If you make a point of duty, just like what did happen at this part of the world, anybody when they're not all for corruption case, not for all any position of trust in that country, they I think we go able for minimize corruption.
Corruption, yes.
What we see in Sierra Leone, we see political party them where we know certain people they all them don't be minister and not all positions there. They're not thief. they're not only accountable for them thing there. Then we see them, they give them more position back. Then we
Yes.
see
They
what
give
you
the
said. What do you expect?
Yeah.
You don't expect anything sober.
big position them.
Yes,
Because I think
you expect anything sober.
Look
So
at
if
our
you begin to
example.
say anybody in a Sierra Leone, whether inside politics, be you man, be you woman, then we don't put you in a position of trust. Then you corrupt, or then find you wanting for any corrupt practices. You don't go ever hold government position again, and that's what they do. They make them come together better.
Yeah,
they make them come together better because now that's when they implement. But when we look the government positions, then now so thief money. What look the government position then now so angry belly.
Yes.
They so angry belly. And these are people
they can't vote. The other at the corner. Now
yes.
These are people. Now they want to come back.
Yeah, these are people.
And that.
These are
they
people.
They don't give chance for other people they get at all. Now all the same people that will be there 10 years. Now they want to come back.
Recycling.
You know?
Recycling.
These are people. These are people. When not get no administrative background, especially this government. Because me, I don't look at this government. I see how the government they run. I see the people that were in some kind strategic position, some kind position where for put Sierra Leone there. They have no clue. They're not getting no organizational background. They're not getting office background. They were all hustlers. They were all hustlers in this country.
But look,
they don't get no background.
Yes.
Look at number of all where mother
they don't get no background. So how we expect this government for function?
They go from
how we expect this government for function?
Even they right now, we're not Turkey. What think somebody do not Turkey? Nothing. Just they take pay. It don't know.
Hustlers them.
Yes.
Now hustlers them.
Nothing.
Yes.
How we expect this government Mother Bio for feed Mother Bio.
How we
can give them all government ambassador at Turkey.
When we have people,
what think somebody get for
they don't get no clue.
Yes.
They have no clue of waiting the position within they have no clue of governance. They've never hold the position.
People they say
they've never hold a position.
Because we hate them people here. We not just they talk because we jealous them.
Honestly, what's the expect of this government?
The reality,
including the presidency. What do we expect? That's the one for that you know that the thing they want for can intimidate we. And let me tell you, this let explain something like this year. We not say that fake degree, this degree business will don't come on out, PhD and all that. We not say it been there. But guess what? This government, they can't put an out we face PhD. They put an out we face
Doctor
for
this,
Doctor
that.
PhD.
You know?
I make una first lady say, una get the PhD, una big fool. Now maybe una first lady don't tell una say, una when they go and make first and PhD in this government, una big fool. Una
in a Dr. Fatima Bio. See?
But wait
a minute. This is why intimidate people. PhD, doctor. But they are empty.
Ladies, I do
when you look at the statements they pull, every time when President Bioto, you go ask him na salon you day. Every time Keke Tomato, you go ask him na salon you day. It's like they don't have two different world.
Yes.
Richard, I do appreciate you now when you voice out on our anger. But to be honest with you now, I mean, we actually talk, see, most of them, all party politicians, it's time for me to exit. And that's a fact. During Anis Koma in 10, we see where Anis Koma empower so many young men them.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
look, Mohamed Bangura. We're gonna read you the boast of a woman we can born overseas.
Outrageous.
The same Mohamed Bangura, now since so back a couple of weeks ago, then I take it back. He endorsed Samura. He want come back at the system back. Now come back at the system.
Now one of the people and now they were ambog that party day. How can you come on? How can you come
as a young man?
Yes,
young man.
You know
how can you all on radio?
Egerton, you see all them people in there. Now make I can say again, and this Maki makes small mistake because he knows those boys. Mama, I'm gonna for small. We know now people boys with bad character. If you get for help them, you get for fence outside they put them. Not to that area there. So a lot of the boys there what it promotes. I'm not saying it's right for help them, but they were bad boys.
There were disappointments.
Yes, what is it for them at government? And again, one thing we get for no, even Samura, as they used to, God make you to mass, you be the president of Sierra Leone. Not so all the crowd where they fall and you get for can't satisfy and say, you see how man that be your fall? They are the all of freedom in England. Now they try for good job. He fall. And one thing you get for no, any way they struggle, not for everybody where una struggle, when they go up at the same time.
No.
You get for make sure say, you get for blind you eye and focus for do the right thing. Not to anybody who come and say, hey, power there for you, power there, what time can I say get for look for them all. Sometimes and then you get for even forget about them people then. Not if you see say they are all in the media, or they are they propagate me, like call them and they can work for me. Don't even do that. Make sure say you put the right people in the right position for do the right thing for you. Not to anybody who supports you, if you say for get a job. No.
Dolly, that interject quick. I observe says there's so many conman now that they kind of politics now.
Yes.
Conman.
Now them partner this go.
Conman and inside politics now.
Now then inside politics, yes. Now conman the hustlers them.
Yes.
And that's bad.
It is.
For 7 million people, there's so many conman with the Catholic because they know now that's not the way forward now.
This is why I say, this is why I say Salon as moving forward. Like Dolly say, if we not get a right now, forget it. We will get for choose leader there. Even when you can as leader, you want for put minister, you get for go under scrutiny. You get for run on your background.
Yes.
We will run, you go run on your background. They will put you in a position based on your background. This time around, let we see. Because all of these people are within a government, so like you say, what's in they get? Some of them are hustlers in this part of the world. They wouldn't go, that money wouldn't know able to get, that mutuka wouldn't know able for buying a year, that money wouldn't know able for get, wouldn't know able for see $100 or $1,000 and cash and not able or 1,000 pound cash and not able. They want to do all what they not be able to do. They want to do one thing. Yes. So this is why you be president, then call you for ministerial post, then call you for go only and you will be scrutinized. And we go run, you go run on your background. We go to do background check now.
Yeah.
And this is how all our leaders are.
2023, you know say you want for go position. Go bill you host one time. Make sure say against outside they go. You get something, but you know go, you go tap my family host, you want go be minister. Tomorrow, as you be minister, so they want go be your host. No one will get that family.
I make a say
you need for work for salon.
Background check.
You need for work for salon. If you don't, then you go for over 20 years, 30 years, and then will be us. Then you're a useless person. So they can't for gear and position at all. You know, then they get most of the way go down so. What they go, and I will tell them in the day. Even some man that be man don't get us na salon. Man that don't get nothing na salon. Even in London, they will pay us rent. When in London, pass go tap. One woman there go tap to the other person. So you tell me this man is sleeping the dream. He up here, the dream come true. What did they make it drunk? Take the man that be it drunk.
Yeah, the same thing with our
poor wretched man. 9 this for gonna come back well. So Harold for go eat. Straight to God. Now the same this they go. But 12. Now 2 stops, he don't count on. Now with them go. Now they Harold. The man will make ambassador na Belgium.
President too.
This is the same thing with first lady. People, sometimes when you measure and people and say you're jealous, you're this, you're that. I don't care.
Our father will make so dear lady.
Yeah, I don't care no more because you know what to do. Yeah, and I don't care no more because you know what to do. This with first lady, like you say, where Nabi in Nabi celebrity in your world. Yes. You understand? Because I haven't seen how many movies where you don't do where they claim. You know, I don't get issue with that. But this is not the person when they fantasize based on a track record. They fantasize the kind of life and the world where you want for living, and that's what he's living now. He not give a hoot about living. He live in a world of fantasy. The life where you don't fantasize on, the life where you don't dream of. The life where you always want. Now he they live now under salon people head. And he not give a hoot about salon people head.
No.
He not give a damn about salon people head. He care about himself and in your dream and in your life where he always want for live. Now he they live so under salon people head. And under these 4 years, he don't clear under salon people head. He don't cost we. He don't molest we. He don't rip we off. Then we they clap back. Then when people they say we hate her, we not hate her. Now we age group. We always be when it came. I was excited. I be happy because I feel say this is a young person. They can make a change. Because I know say this is a young person. You know we struggle as woman. You know we fight as woman. You go come and
I be honestly people say Manda Fatima Biona for being changed Manda Bio.
Yes. This was for me. I feel this was a missed opportunity. I feel this was a missed opportunity for the first lady. This is a missed opportunity for the first lady because it get all what it takes. It get all what it takes for promote women's advancement. It get all what it takes for empower women there. It get all what it takes because I feel say we struggle. You know the obstacles, you know the challenges.
For empowerment,
you want for live in your life, you want for live in your life where you be the dream of. Now you come first for live. Now make you make that statement. Shaba, I want to make pull that statement where he makes say after 2023 because now he don't live the life where he want for live. He don't get a boku money. So after 2023 now, if you're able to do anything for salon people now, he go do it. But instead these 4 years, now be in your fantasy, in your dream world. Now they Fatima be there. He not been care about we. Now he make the statement, and the man concord that statement. They always say after 2023, this year I don't begin make the road. I want vote for me 23. I go continue. Yes, because they know say they don't work for the people of Sierra Leone. They all know say that them pockets first then can flop. They not be get as Kriokin say they not been get.
They can't now.
We can go.
Outrage.
Now we do. But then when we pass 2023 now, when we don't pass 2023, we now need to make sure say we do the right thing for the people of this country. Yes, we do what the people are asking us to do. Yes. We focus. We now live on with selfishness then. Then one day we're there within the party where they feel say it only get for be them. We get for tell them say no, please. You and
she's not a politician.
What a sad.
That's the right word. That's the right word.
Sadness.
She's not a politician.
Mama Sabi. La Mama Sabi.
He want to make himself politician. If you say
Mama Sabi.
Why not?
The first lady.
But to be honest, it's so sad. We within this platform where they analyze videos them. You get so young guys them waiting.
Yes.
They cost me, they tell me sin add up why they come after.
You know the cost of the don't cost me just now that from all begin. I know the cost for the don't cost me the woman them first.
I mean the America they work 2 cost they can't tell me say me add up.
No, even when they talk so say another thing for it.
The first lady, I can tell and say the last video I do I tell and say, when I ask the first lady, I know I'm good one. She's my sister, she's like a sister to me.
Yeah.
He tell me no get money. They call me in the morning. I go meet her in store. We still don't talk. I buy in store. We get decent conversation, me and him. So many times. So the tell the Gambia, I mean I'll go back to her. Now I can America. I did America and go back to her Fatima. It's so sad.
Me,
young people.
Me, I tell salon people that they come in Fatima. I say, I swear to God, minus president. And they employ Madabio. And they make me shop boy. Men them pull president. And they
let we end with that one day. Fire if you don't end with that one day, Dolly.
So you know that the file. Yeah, no. Let we slow down for the first thing now.
Because now Inge for make honestly now Inge for make SLPP lost this election.
Oh yes.
Only contributing factor.
Rachel, not to get for loss. Now you don't make SLPP don't loss. It don't loss.
Yeah.
They're gone already.
I'm telling you.
Now they don't point SLPP and let the SLPP people there know say Fatima Biona don't destroy this party.
Yes.
They don't pay. Now Fatima Biona destroy. They're not good.
They know.
Fatima Biona don't destroy this party. They know.
Anytime he open emotes na provocative thing. Every time we open emotes na for point.
Now two things where Fatima do. We like, I know say I disrespect someone only come again, but it's not a cost to Sierra Leoneans. That money where Fatima go gain Nigeria's entertainers them for Sierra Leone independence. It's over $200,000. And the first biggest causeway, especially women and entertainments. I call Rachel to attention and say, hey, something is wrong somewhere. As a first lady,
Yeah, you say you're not entertainer.
You take over $200,000. Pay Nigerians entertainers.
You not ever be.
You not ever be. Then secondly, this interview where he do na Gambia. Before my boss at Gambia, he called me. He said, you not ever believe say Fatima our first lady.
You not angry for it.
You not ever la play back. He said, you not ever believe see Fatima. Now, una first lady, now in the interview, so inside Gambia.
With me, let me ask you this. The money that I went and sweat, waking up 6 o'clock in the morning in the winter in the United Kingdom to go on set, under the freezing cold, my own personal money. As I sit here as the first lady of Sierra Leone, I am not being paid. You want me to take my personal money to put lights in Bo and Kenema?
Yes.
Are you serious?
Whilst you are looking for funds.
The one that Genevieve said for them, they call from set to set, no go talk this kind of word. Genevieve, Omotola, then 10 and day. They're not going to use them, they're not going to talk them kind talk here.
You know, they near themselves.
No, because of the popular what's in self them around Africa
and Hollywood.
Okay,
you know.
we're going to close now, and we'll get for their back next week, Sunday. I don't say Dolina high power machine. Listen to it. Thank you very much, Dolly, for honor invitation we can at this platform, and we know say yes, you going to come at this platform for me. You said we come. Say a couple of things, and so we viewers them out there. I do appreciate you anyway, and I want to make say me now one of your biggest fan.
Thank you.
I listen to you, you would use them. What's in your message to Fambula when they watch you guys now?
Well, thank you, Egerton, and Fambula them. Would they talk with Wamats? Not so because we just want to forget Wamats, but would they feel them for una? Would they feel them in a sense, the life for una they live? Una life supposed to better pass this life. And if possible, let nobody not say other side themselves, that's where it's time. We get everything for making our life them comfortable. Let it live in a better house. Let come on at that palm body. You get the decision for make. We no need for talk boku for Mandabi. Hey, September 3rd, go register. Go snap na queue. The only way we're able to fight for change this situation. Now when we all come together, we join and not look say you na APCO, not look say you na SFPP, look say you na salon person, and you want let your life change and you begin their life. Go register and go vote for Pullman Bio. Bio not good for this country. I mean, Bio is a thief, is a lie. He not get respect for nobody. For more than one man that you not pass exam, but you don't be brigadier. He thief brigadier. Sets they now in the thief degree then. Una picking and go on to pay money for me to get degree. Then they get the degree. When they get it, they not get work. Today, me people them. Una get the answer. Una get for talk boku. This talk what they talk, not to idle, like I in the cost winner media, we not care. We ain't salon better. Make them call no more. Make them cost. Make them say what they want for say. But we want let salon better. And for let salon better, now me and you and anybody else, we want let salon better. Now we go make salon better. If we all work together, we come together, we do what we're supposed to do. We check, we leader them. We know who that would vote for. I like now you brother in there your area. Check, in life where they live. If this will make a minister or honorable, it go able can do something for we, not just put on there because of your brother. Think about salon. Let we think. If we not get them this time, we no will ever get them again. So me people there, now the word that.
Thank you very much, Dolly. Zainab.
Sierra Leoneans, another Sunday don't go by. We don't spend 2 hours with Una. Una, thank you so much. Una, the viewers, them. Una, thank you. Without Una, we not be able there. But as my sister don't say, we not take time out of we busy schedule because we want to make idleness. No. we think say this time we for devote to the country. You know, now we dey see videos of people them where they prefer for go die, for go enslave themselves, now then Arab man them country under. Instead of then na salon at this point, the hardship, it forced them for let them go to them countries, then they will see the kind of thing where they undergo it, then they beat them, then they kill them, then they all kind of station then they go through. They say salon hard. We all with the left salon, with the one for Canada with man country, for Canada. You know what you do? Because there were people then back then in the days, then country are not also them video. Like us alone be this, so that's what they be there. But people then put their lives them online. People then put their jobs, then put everything aside, then tin up, then tie them oja, the woman then tie them oja, then I make them country a day like today. Why see we all they come, we they live a comfortable life. We need a struggle for where to eat, we need a struggle for where to usai would they sleep, close for where education for picking the medical, everything day. Now, because people they work hard, now that same life that we want for let it be in a salon, for let people and stop for living that kind abject poverty when they live so in a salon. Now, it make we take with time for sit down here for talk to una me people them. Do you una listen salon people them? Time they reach for register, una go out and register. Now 1 month, I think 1 month una get for register. That 1 month they enough from the 3rd of September to the 4th of October. Una go out there and una yei, please una no register outside una they go school. Una no register outside una they work. Una no register outside una they sell. Una register outside una they sleep. Outside you they sleep the night of the 24th, the 23rd of June. Now there you for register. So that the 24th of June, you go grab, you go vote, you go cast, you vote. You go cast, you go exercise your right as a citizen. For now we bring can change na salon. Not all this change or this new direction, na lie. Na lie, na wrong direction. This is the proper change what we want for salon. Salon people are they tell una again, una get lot of options. Fatima say after 2023, then go begin do the right thing. Then go left the selfishness. Then go work for the salon people. Sierra Leoneans, then that we want. We don't give them 5 years. Fatima, they try for tell we say in essence, these 5 years what we give them, then loot, then lie, then thief, then congosa, all kind of things they abuse we in a salon. We want give them another 5 years. Salon people, the answer to me now no. First full, not a full 96. Second full 2018, we go forgive una not to full, but third full 2023. Now big full Sierra Leoneans them. Una hope you una yai, una hope you una yes them, una listen, una big right thing for una self. Please, I tell una thank you.
Zainab with the fire. That's 2 power machine, I guess. I'm very passionate.
Nothing I say that the session but don't tell Mumu.
Well, I get 2 man when he talks. Sometimes they will talk again. So I got to talk. I really do appreciate that. I really what's a about
We just tell family and thank you no the one way take the one that we take time for watch this program, the one that we engage the comment section and not say a lot of insults in the comment section, but one thing that this always done they do whatever intimidates woman then get outside and they reach girl this but you need to work. We need to work. We get thick skin this time. We all don't develop thick skin, so we need to work. You need to work this time. We go continue for raise with voices and more.
This is the mentality. Go ahead.
Yes. What I want for shut you down, especially woman, what I want for shut you down, then begin tell you say you're not rare girl. But guess what? I get message
backwardness.
I get message for them. The message I get for una where they cause woman, the way they speak out on issues they wouldn't feel strongly about is this time around. We don't block with ace, we don't block with yai. We get thick skin this time around. And where we and una no say where woman team up pass on team. If you not see the end, they left. So now that kind of woman and don't develop rights on a salon. For let we talk on issue, let we scrutinize with leaders, let we hold them accountable. Now that's what they do. Because I know say we know you some. As salon people, we know you some. For begin question the leader and the way they do that, when they question the leader, them We know use some. Now a new thing, now a new phenomenon, and we go make sure say it happen and it work for we. For make sure say we all will lead as accountable. Because when they don't see say we they do that, so God then go afraid for do any other thing. Because right now, the good thing is social media don't open a lot of people they hide them. So we then watch like where Egati say what in camera record
and video show.
and video.
Now they show so.
And now we show so now. What thing the be done they do for 4 years today? What the EA done they do? What the administration done they do? Not so we talk not so propaganda.
No, let's talk. Let's talk. Play the video. Let's talk.
Now what we capture? Now we dey show salon people. Now we dey remind salon people because I know say we would forget quick. And right now I know say the rest get for cam. The t-shirt and polo get for cam. The 10,000 get for cam. Then they get for cam for now. But when I think about that, the t-shirt and cap it pass on a future. The rest one they can go now. Una eat una belfun. Una go pull on a toilet. It pass on a future. So una get for think about that. If you not say right now, you dey buy less 500,000. Make up your mind. If you not say right now outside there, you don't get water, you don't get light. Make up your mind. If you not say right now, better education not there for you. Now you dey spend your money back by picking for make sure say them go to good school. You get for know what they do. If you not say for let you put food now you table, you not get them. Right side, you get for know what for do. If you not say that youth man, when you know say work on all day, you don't pass. You get you serious certificate. Then they put the wrong people there with bogus certificates where they not deserve. Then they put an also you for day. Now for make up your mind right now. And the time is now, September. Like what all my sisters say. Now the only way we cannot use the gun, we cannot use machete, we cannot use knife. What will they use? Now we vote. Now we vote. All this talk, we don't tire. Una wait the salon, we don't tire. We don't waiting. Una use una vote this time around because una for votes like una life depend on it, and that is the reality. This time around, we want to see more women there because we're trouble they cannot country. Now we they suffer, so we want to see more women there. Come out, not say not to your business. So because when you in a market, so me not mix from politics. Well, politics are mixed by you now. Where you they sell less 500,000 euros. Politics are mixed by you now where they sell oil 5,000 leons or 6,000 leons for pints. Politics are mixed by you. So if you know how the politics mixed by you, go register. Not say are too busy and then a market. Go register. And not register outside the sell, not register outside the work, not register outside the go school. Register outside the lidom. So for lady they not come, they can play Rikishi say, Motokana they pass today. Then we're not able for go vote. If they say Motokana they pass today another country there, you able for go now you nearest voting station, you pull also you be go register and go vote. So now the water no make for salon people do ya know we come out in numbers because we vote. It depends. The vote this time around now we future. Now the betterment of salon. The vote this time around now for the advancement of woman. The vote this time around now for let salon go before. You vote this time around now for long we see woman. Then they're in a position of power because we self get the knowledge. We self get the expertise. But when they look down on the women of Sierra Leone, but this time around. We vote, we women there, we go vote like never before because we self want to see women's advancements in Sierra Leone. We want to see women and picking business develop. We want to see women there, we self take the seat of power. Now we self begin for take we own decision for we self because all the time now the man and then at the now the man and then at the table. Now me then they consider we this time around. If we are not give we they take with chair, we can put on at the table this time around. So now the word I never get for now. Till next week. Thank you so much, Egatin Shaba, for we give this platform as woman today for let we talk because what you do in the morning we na combra in the morning we any woman only they feel pain this by this time not a matter man. That's what me say. Any woman only they feel pain for salon by this time. Salon green, white, and blue they run na you vein. If you run na you vein, you go feel for your people there. You go feel for your picking there. I like not to you born there, but you go feel for the world and the treat we like we not relevant. Now we were country. Now we own country. When are we going to power? We go pull them back now on our hand.
Yes. Register and exercise your rights. Thank you very much, ladies. But one thing, that's independence. Because first them we are independent, and advancing. But now not the area Mama Salon.
No.
We'll not hear him again. Mama Salon, independence come.
Well, and see, this the first month. So first lady not going to forget her money again for go do independence because the first month. So now the other thing and back.
Well, family.
No celebration this time around. Now for your money missing.
Now let's talk. What's in camera capture na video the show. Me not have to talk about again. Now wait for the woman and a woman and now one for a year for the speaker. Be there for the talk. Because when you watch so many men they really politics and call man them and I lie man them. Man they lie wonderful. Man they lie woman they lie wonderful. Wonderful. And we get so many con man right now where one can take over the politics. And we go for scrutinize them properly.
Yeah.
Proper.
I don't care. Any kind of way for call me, I don't care.
So
if you call me APC Pikin, you call me Libele, any kind of way you call me. I don't care. But always have to tell you, I am living the best life. Best life. Time will come, time for me long come, and now for know what's happening in the country. But now with responsibility for acts now.
Yes.
Now we for begin acts. And we're going to do that. And we're going to continue.
Yeah.
So if you don't have social media, you the kind of costume and them, you the cost we. So when I'm APC picking them, when I'm this, look, my brother, I don't care because most of them are man them. I don't care. Would you bring people like a platform? Oh, why they bring Adebayo or kind of this platform? Or why you bring Lioness? Or why you bring? Now you pay me bills. You do you tell me do me thing. Now my platform. If you want to follow me, if you want to unfollow me, but media for speak the truth. Any two pattern Sierra Leone, entertainment to politics. I'm going to say the program entertainment and politics. If you want for listing. If you don't want for listing, no listing. So we didn't have to speak the truth. And we are very, very blunt. Thank you very much, ladies. And I believe say when I go there back with me. First of all, the mommy queen. Second Mama Sabi. Because Usa second Mama Sabi. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Family, thank you very much. Share the video and I'll also wait for their back next week. Sunday. Thank you very much and may God bless you now. Have a nice Sunday.
Now we do. But then when we pass 2023 now, when we don't pass 2023, we now need to make sure say we do the right thing for the people of this country. Yes, we do what the people are asking us to do. Yes. We focus. We now live on with selfishness then. Then when they went there within the party where they feel say it only get for be them, we get for tell them say no, please. You've